Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video where today I have some stuff to tell you, honestly. If you're wondering what this is all about, it's just kind of like a little update to my life. By little, I mean like large, but yeah. So, although a lot of you probably know this, and before I like continue, by the way, I'm sorry the camera is shaking, it's below 50 and yeah. Anyways. So as I was saying, as you probably all know, I've kind of done like the gender swap thing, so I now identify as a woman, so yeah. So instead of being Jake here, so instead of being like, hey everyone, it's Jake here, welcome back to another video, like that's probably not gonna happen. I might accidentally say that, but for now on, I'm going on as Andrea, and I'm going as a woman, so it's gonna be like, hey everyone, it's Andrea here, welcome back to another video, where today? It's just another syllable to add, I guess. But it's a lot more than just a syllable and a different name. So it's currently Thursday the 19th. A week ago, Tuesday, is when I officially made the switch. But I'd been thinking about it for like years and preliminarily like decade plus ago. So it's not like it's a surprise or anything, but you know, it's just kind of been like this calling. And I'm gonna say it right now, flat out. It's not easy to switch genders, especially if you don't know if like everyone around you will be supporting you or not. And yeah, and even more so like when you don't know if you're like supporting yourself, which I've learned that I am indeed supporting myself. So yeah, with the fact that it's not easy being said, I want to tell you all now that it is worth every bit of trouble. If you're considering it, I'd look into it, and if you feel the calling to, you know, just take a leap of faith and swap and like become a woman or become a man from the opposite gender, or even if you identify as something other than that, I wholeheartedly say that you should, if you feel that it's right. That being said, it won't be easy, but no, I'll still be there for you, so if that helps. And as a side note, like completely different about like going on to like being a woman now, the clothing is amazing, except the pants, because the pockets, like actually, the pockets are so terrible. Like, you literally can't fit anything in. Like, you know, there's the meme about, or the joke about like how like women have like no pockets. It's basically true. Like, my god, you can't even like, you can barely fit like your debit card in there, let alone like a wallet or something. That being said, as well, like in general, the clothing is great, and I'm definitely wearing like women's clothes besides this and my like gym shorts and all, but right now I got the whole bra on, so that's great. So I'm adapting and I'm loving this thing, like this one in particular, because it like makes the like cuppage like extra big. And yeah, now that last bit and as well as like this next bit is going to be like my personal preferences, so like if you're going through this, so yeah. I'm fully expecting like people to turn away by now already, but like yeah, like I'm also gonna be like having like a closing thing afterwards, so if you're not into like the fashion part, just like skip ahead a little while. If I can find a time stamp to put up, I'll like put it like down there or something, or over here, or whatever corner it is. I don't know if this flips, but whatever. I just found out it does flip, so it's gonna be in this corner, hopefully. I might be wrong still. It should be in the bottom left corner, but it'll be like a timestamp of like when like I'm done talking about all the fashion bits and my personal preferences with clothing. So yeah, onto the clothing part. I definitely recommend like for like the clothing, I'll start with the underwear because that's the easiest. If you're a guy and you are, you know, and you become a trans woman, my tip is go with either the hipsters or the briefs. Like, because the man shorts, like, assuming you want to like separate yourself from like who you were as a guy beforehand, those are basically like men's like briefs or boxer briefs kind of, except without like the little pee hole and all that. So, and then the bikini ones, like thongs and all that, like that stuff, that really doesn't do wonders for you and your body at all. So yeah, personally I recommend the hipsters because they got the like bikini feel, but like the width to adjust. And so like if you're, you know, a trans woman, then you can like, you know, easily adjust and everything. So that's the underwear I'd go with. And then for the bra, I think it's like Avia or something. I'll like put a picture of like the brand up here or something, but you know, that is the type I'd go with. And like I'm sporting this one now, but like I'd go with the sports bra because it's pretty good and form, like, also the cuppage is like really good with these things. I just want to say though that fashion is, at least in this time of transitioning, if you're doing it alone, can really help with your mentality. Or at least helps with mine, kind of, but I'm not a boss, so I don't know. So those are my fashion tips. And I'd kind of like to start talking about like how it's been like to be a woman in general, or transition to being a woman from being a guy. It's kind of difficult, but at the same time kind of easy. Like it's easy because like I have, in my specific case, I have a lot of like friends and family and a couple family members I know supporting me, which I know like I'm fortunate to have and a lot of people don't, but like for me that's been like, excuse my perspective slightly, but yeah, like other parts such as like just like of like, you know, being a woman, it's like kind of hard, especially like being, you know, transgender and all that. Like you get the whole fact that like on the one side you have your brain saying like, hey, look, you're a girl, live your life, be a girl, enjoy everything, you know. And then like, especially as a teenager, you get like the hormones that come in at that age for like a guy normally being like, hey, look, be horny all the time. And yeah, it's really not easy to have those two fighting each other. Luckily, in my case, the whole like being a woman thing is like winning out and all, but you know, it's a struggle still. But yeah, it's a struggle, but like honestly, it's worth it in like every way. I've never felt more confident about my body. Like if I weren't like a couple weeks ago, I would not have shown like my body like even to this part, let alone like showing here and everything. I'm terribly like not confident with it, like anxiety and everything. And like now I can just like show it and be like, yo, and like I'm proud of myself that like within this transition I've also like gained the confidence to like show who I am and be proud of myself. So that's a plus too, at least if you're me. But yeah, I hope you didn't mind like me like doing a more like down to earth discussion with y'all about and like being open about all this, because it's honestly like a process. Like I'm still going through it and everything. But like I'm, like I said a lot here, I'm proud of myself and happy that I am going through it. And yeah. Also, like I said earlier again, if you feel like going through it, I'm here for you. So yeah. Granted, you're talking about the person who's currently wearing a bra, so still getting used to it. I absolutely love it, but I'm still getting used to it. Like, yeah. Hey, I'm just trying to be open and everything, and I think it's working. This is my coming out. This is real. This is me. And it's y'all who know what the song is. This is exactly who I'm supposed to be. So, yeah. don't know how to close this one out, so I'm just gonna say bye, I guess. I don't know. Enjoy, I guess. Honestly, I don't know why I'm so weird. I just kind of am. So, yeah. Also, there's the one thing I forgot to mention that, like, I've opted to, like, not, like, adjust my voice artificially by, like, you know, like, trying to read my picture, like, talk like a girl and all that, but like, you know, just, like, going with the voice I have, because why not? So, yeah. Have fun.